Hi there, it's Brett Hornby here with personal vlog number 3. It just worked out this way. I do plan on doing personal vlogs, but not to have so many in a short time here, but I just saved the topics that I've been covering in my vlogs, and it just happens to be at a couple milestone dates that I felt I want to make a personal vlog on it. This time I'll talk about my YouTube journey so far. Friday, August 17th, 2018. If you look on my channel where you have the About section, and obviously goes over everything that what I intend to post on this channel, but you'll see joined. It said August 17th, 2010. So on one hand, you can say I've been on YouTube for 8 years, but another way to slice it is that I've had an account for 8 years, but I've only really been on YouTube for maybe 5 or 6 months, because I originally used YouTube as a place to use it kind of as a storage place to put my longer videos. And back in 2010, I mean, my primary source of sharing videos and that was on my personal Facebook page. But back in August 2010, I went to the Africa Day Festival here in Calgary at Prince Allen Park. Artist Kanon, who is known for his world famous hits, you know, Waving Flag, and this was right after the FIFA World Cup tournament in South Africa that year, and that was one of the official songs used to promote the tournament, was Waving Flag, sung by Kanon, who originally was born in Somalia and then eventually moved to Canada and is a Juno Award winner for one of the top Canadian artists. So I captured my video. I should have brought my tripod in, but those are my first videos I posted on my YouTube channel. I've updated my thumbnails, which I'll get into, because I still consider myself an aspiring YouTuber, but back then I just put my videos up there, and eventually I was able to put those on my personal Facebook page, because back then it seemed a lot more harder to upload a longer video on your Facebook page than on YouTube. And so I've had my videos up there for, you know, all that time, and I guess they'll be 8 years old at this time. And then I just didn't really do anything. I consumed a lot of YouTube by watching other people's videos and sharing them on said Facebook, social media, you know, anything that was informative or hilarious that I figured that my friends or even family on there that would find amusing and share my point of view. But then the next thing I did on my Facebook, or I did originally, was going to post those videos on my Facebook channel, but there was definitely still some uploading difficulty. So I put it on my YouTube channel, and which was back in July 2012. It was the Centennial Calgary Stampede, and they had extra fireworks shows throughout the city. So I was able to capture those fireworks shows, and I mean, each of these videos were 12 minutes long, so I posted them on there. But then eventually I was able to put it on my Facebook page too, but it just seemed a lot harder it seems easier now for some reason. I don't know if it's just because we have faster internet, or just, you know, upgraded servers, or I don't know. But I had my fireworks shows on there, and then I put my Kanon shows on there, and then also back in 2012 I actually took all my videos that was on my personal Facebook page. I mean, I took just a bunch of, you know, 10-20 second clips, and I batched uploaded and put them all on my YouTube channel. And after that I just didn't do anything to my YouTube channel. it just went in the mothballs for this whole time. I mean, we're talking about back in July 2012 till it wasn't until February of this year, 2018, that I decided to take my channel out of the mothballs and start actually doing stuff like this, because I just felt, you know, I watch YouTube. I definitely still watch YouTube, and it's definitely evolved from its beginnings, where it used to be just a place where people post their cat videos or dog videos, or, you know, personal bloopers, or maybe the odd person will post their, you know, family whole videos. And then now it's evolved into, you know, YouTubers, I mean, outside the silly stuff, but there's actually some YouTubers out there, when you have particular niche interests, that they put up content you could say is just as good as sitcoms. You know, you can follow them, or you can binge watch them and do whatnot. And also, it's become a, I mean, now there's really no point to request any songs at radio stations unless you really know that personally someone's listening, and maybe just reach out to them. But now it's like you can listen to almost any song, or be able to find any song on demand, you know, CD, digital quality, right on YouTube today. I mean, I guess you can say I contributed a little bit to that by posting up my canine videos, but I didn't really, you know, promote my channel in that. But hopefully, as I hopefully grow as a aspiring YouTuber, that more views will get on my older content. But anyway, it was, you know, February 2018 that, you know, I started to sign, you know, because this is going back to I have a Google account. I eventually came to the conclusion, except for years I had a Yahoo email, and figured Gmail is a better platform and a lot more reliable to use as your primary email address. So I had a Google account, and going back into Facebook, I mean, I never really used Google Plus, but who didn't? But in terms of posting pictures, I have all my pictures there. I just have my personal pictures on my computer, and then I do save it on my server, my WD, my cloud. But Google Photos, it's an awesome piece of software that Google's come up with, where you can just upload your photos, and if you're willing to use their high quality, which is still pretty good, you can upload unlimited photos and videos, like this, in their high quality settings. It doesn't count against your drive quota. And the one thing that impressed me with Google Photos is how they automatically create your pictures, and, you know, all your trips over the past. I mean, it picks all the dates and recognizes locations based on landmarks and that excuse me, that it makes an automatic movie out of it. And that just got me thinking, you know, why don't I start sharing that, and decided to take my YouTube channel out of the mothballs. So I did that, and I went through a couple of weeks there where I had all my videos that I had on my Facebook channel over the years, and I've uploaded it to my channel. So basically all my videos I had on my Facebook channel is on my YouTube channel. But now I decided going forward that only some videos that I'll share on my personal Facebook page will be mostly my scenery stuff. And I did make a companion page, Facebook page, that you can see on my YouTube channel, that I just post stuff and comments on there. That's still in development, but I at least have that there. I'd just rather have that than my own personal page. That's just like many other bigger YouTubers have. They have a Facebook page promoting their content, or putting their odd, you know, stuff on there. You know, I almost find that a lot more effective than, I mean, if you absolutely need to know someone right up to the second about, I mean, obviously I want you to subscribe, but there's that option to hit the bell icon for to know at that second that person has posted something new. well, that's not going to do me good if you did it in the afternoon when I'm at work. And you get enough notifications on your smartphone, but since then I just eventually evolved into figuring I'm a Calgary sports fan. I want to start being the go-to guy for Calgary sports. That's still in development, and I'd love to put it on my scenery stuff, and I'm starting this vlog series that I watch enough YouTube. I figured it's about time I got to start contributing to YouTube, and also all the stuff that I regularly watch, start commenting on and their stuff. So this has been my YouTube journey up to this point. I mean, you could say I have an account for 8 years, but I really have only started really being more active the last, let's say really the last 4 or 5 months. And I mean, I had only 4 subscribers that whole time, but I'm up in the mid-20s now, and obviously thank you all so much so far that have watched. And like I say, the funny thing I find with, which all YouTubers can relate, is that you never know what video is going to get a lot of hits, and others that kind of just hang there. And I guess you could say my first breakthrough video under my scale, considering I just have a small channel, is going back to my Calgary sports, was when I made a video on my take on the Dougie Hamilton trade, where the Calgary Flames traded Dougie Hamilton to the Carolina Hurricanes. And I mean, I made that video. The Stampeders were playing that night, so I figured, I'll make a video after the football game. I mean, what you see, it takes a couple hours, to be able to make your notes, do the video, editing and then uploading, especially when I have an older laptop. But I definitely appreciate all the work that YouTubers do. I mean, I'm just me on my own. I don't have my own, production crew, lighting crew, anyone that does anything behind the scenes. And I've only say up to this point that I only upload weekly, because I still have a career and life to manage, and I can't do this every day. But getting back to the videos, that it was midnight when it was uploaded. I just didn't think much. It was just me talking about the trade and breaking it down, giving facts on the players, their cap hits, stuff that hockey fans, like to know. And I already watched a few others, maybe you could say going on a trend, but I also watch a lot of, hockey people, hockey fans, covering their point of view on the trade. But at that time I only had, 6 subscribers, and overnight, it was midnight, then I checked at noon, and already I had over 100 people watch that video. And I think I gained double my subscribers just on that Dougie Hamilton video. And I mean, it's just surprising how many hits it gets. I mean, then I got some other videos that, part of my scenery videos on my adventures that I go out of town. I just capture that video and think it's stunning, and you only get 10 views. I mean, I love sights in the Canadian Rockies, but if you go to Winnipeg, there's a Porter's Place Mall downtown. I found that fountain hilarious, just how it sprays and doesn't spray and sprays again, doesn't spray. That video's got over, 300 views as of this posting, and I'm like, wow. I guess other people are amused by it, but I'm still small, aspiring. This is just a hobby at this point. I haven't made a cent out of it. I'm just taking as far as I go. I'm doing it for the right reasons, making videos on stuff I cover, and I don't mind doing this as a hobby. But that's basically my YouTube journey in a big nutshell. But in the other announcement I'll have to make is that this is something that YouTubers do, but is taking a break. But I'm taking a break in terms of I'm going on holidays for a week. I'm going to say this video, after it gets uploaded, don't expect any new content until August, at least August 25th, because one, I'm planning on, taking it easy on my holidays. I'm still going to be taking pictures, and I always take videos when I'm on the go, and don't anticipate any big Calgary sports news, but if anything happens, I'll at least make the video. But where I'm going, I'm not going to have high-speed internet where I'm going, so I'm going to say don't expect any new content after this video until the last weekend of August when I get back. And then when I get back, there's definitely going to be some scheduled content that I already have, because when I come back from my holiday, Calgary Stampeders have a home game, and I always got to capture their warm-up rally, and the Calgary Stampeders also will be finish their August segment of the schedule, so they'll be my Calgary Stampeders this month for the August segment. So I mean, I'm not going away. There won't be any regular content, and I'm not going to be vlogging every day. I'm going to try to take a little social media break, which wouldn't kill you once in a while, but I mean, I can understand some YouTubers where they, say they need to take a break because they posted everything, a few times a day for years, months at a time, and if they're able to make it their career. Me, this is just a hobby up to this point, and I've been enjoying it so far, and I'm just, expect the unexpected, see how where it takes me, but I still have stuff planning, and once the fall rolls around, and then when I go to the Grey Cup in Edmonton, I'll definitely be posting more stuff. I'm assuming I'm going to be in a hotel that has high-speed internet. I mean, a major city. Where I'm going back here, McBride and Valemont, and I've been there many times, and they don't have high-speed internet there, but it's also a beautiful place to go to just get away from the big city. So, I mean, when you watch this video, I'm going to say thank you for everyone who's definitely subscribed and followed the content, and there's definitely going to be a lot more to come in the fall once back in the summer. But I just say basically from August 17th, which coincidentally happens to be the 8th anniversary I had a YouTube account, but I can't really pick a date when I said I've been more active on YouTube. I'm going to say, I know it was the third week of February that I started posting stuff, and during the winter I went to Roughneck games and uploaded moments from those games, and there'll be more of that in this coming season when I have my first full season as a, Calgary Roughneck season ticket holder. And then speaking of the Grey Cup, over the years I'll try to keep capturing musical acts that I pick up over time. I mean, I think that's the only way I'm going to see musical acts, is I'd rather see it at a sporting event as opposed to spending money at a concert. But that's me. You only got so many entertainment dollars, especially in this economy. But yeah, just to close it up here, I mean, thank you all so far that's watched me in my YouTube journey, and of course I want you to enjoy my older content. I mean, over time I'll upload or update thumbnails, because that's another thing that I feel I could do on some of the videos, is upload the thumbnails, hopefully make it more appealing and maybe get a few more clicks, especially on my older content. But if you enjoy everything you see so far and read what my channel's about, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And there'll definitely be some vacation videos and takes when I get back. So, see you next video.